You announced earlier this year that you were moving. It probably wasn't easy leaving the Philippines. So I'm just curious, like what went into that decision? What was going through your head?
It was a process. I mean, because with the lockdown happening, I wouldn't say it was difficult. I would definitely say it was definitely a process.
Yeah.
But the decision was made ever since 2019.
2019 is when you released Lie So Well, right? And that was kind of the first time, well, at least I heard you going into this like R&B direction, like this sound you have now. So do you think that kind of influenced the process?
So creating Lie So Well and then putting out Space and then putting out Walk in My Timbs, those 3 songs were actually created in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
I've actually always been R&B in my heart, R&B, soul, pop, all of that. Ever since I was like 9 years old. I think we just went in a different direction when I was 13 because the label felt that that's what my sound needed. But I was always pretty much R&B, pop, soul type of girl.
And we hear it, of course, in your song Entertain Me. And I personally, I hear the song all the time because here in the Philippines, like nightlife is slowly starting to come back. People are at the bars again. And when they play the song at the bars, all the girls go crazy, especially when it gets to I don't need your petty company. Like as a dude, like all the girls look at all the guys. I don't need your petty company. Go and entertain me. Yeah.
Oh
honestly, yeah.
I love that.
Last Saturday, this exact thing just happened to me last Saturday. Like, was this the intention? Was it like this, this like club anthem to like tell all the guys, just entertain me? Was that the goal?
The goal, honestly, was to make people, I mean, I'm a female, so I guess that brought a lot of direction to who or what the song should be directed at. But what I really, really wanted for the song to imprint on everybody is just a feeling of being in control of your own life. And that goes for everyone, not just for females, everyone. Okay. I'm sorry if girls screamed at you saying, I don't need your petty company. I'm sure you're a really nice guy.
Thank you. But now that you said it's for everyone, the next time a girl screams at me, I don't need your petty company, I'm like, Yilo told me it's for guys too, so I can say it back, right?
Oh my gosh, I hope there's not going to be any fights during the nightlife.
No. When I look at your Instagram, you're always like either in the studio, in the gym, you're always working. So like, I'm just curious, do you even have time for like other things, like time to just be a 20-year-old?
Oh, I do. But what I don't understand is the meaning of being 20. What do 20-year-olds do? Like when you were 20, what did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do?
lots of fun. There's no COVID, so I was just having a good time.
Define fun. What's fun for you?
Okay, fine. I was drinking a lot, and you're kind of like getting to know yourself. Exploring who you are. Also, like just playing video games, like watching anime, stuff like that. Do you still get to do those things?
Yeah, one thing that I feel is a misconception for artists and just for people who really, really get updates through Instagram on what I do. Like all these things that I do, it's my choice to do them. Meaning it's like if you see me working out, if you see me at the studio, it's because I actually want to do that. And I don't think it defines what my 20s is like. I think it just defines what I just like to do as a person. And I like to read a lot, which I do. I like to analyze my favorite lines from books that I read or podcasts that I listen to. And I try to see how I can implement those things in my life. That's what I do when I have free time. Studio, and then there's working out, and then there's hanging out with a few friends. I do all of that. And I do that because that's how I want to live.
But the interesting thing about that is like you're doing your passion for a living, basically, right? So like it's hard to see like the border, like when am I doing this because I want to do this, or when am I doing this because it's my job? Or do you feel that, or do you feel like everything is I'm doing this because I want to do this?
I always keep this in mind as one of my values. And I feel that it's very important that, you know, as individuals, we all create our own set of values, because I feel that that will really, really help navigate where you want to be in life and who you want to be in life, really. So I always say to myself, don't live the life that you don't want to live. Because if you're living a life that you don't want to live, then what's the point of living? You know, you're not really living. So I'm just trying to really be in the moment, be present with people, be present with you. You know, less stress, right? Yeah. Do you enjoy what you're doing?
Of course. I love what I do. I love music and talking to people. I love interviewing artists who have such great things to say. And I think like what you said right now is really, really helpful for people who are watching this and who don't exactly know what they want to do in life just yet. So thank you for that, Ylona.
That's what matters. Also, making sure you find your reason as to why you're doing what you do. Yeah. Who are you doing this for? You know, like why? Because that will help you get out of a, let's say, dark place.
I'm down to my last few questions here, Ylona, but I want to ask you about something that Filipinos love aside from music, and that thing is basketball. Okay, and I saw that you interviewed Dirk Nowitzki, and he thought you his famous like one-legged fadeaway. So I just want to ask, like, did you ever try doing this in the park after, like maybe against your dad? Did you actually try doing what he taught you?
In my mind, yes. I just don't have any belief in myself to actually pull it off. And, you know, my dad's a basketball player. Like, he loves playing basketball. That's what he was doing ever since he was young. And I've always lost against him. So I kind of always had that expectation that no matter what I learned to do, like I would just lose automatically. So,
but maybe in the future that move is specifically for creating space. So if he's taller than you, maybe you can try that move and maybe actually win against him. Let's see.
I'll see. I'll keep that in mind. Probably only in mind.
Okay.
Hoy mga Pinoy, ito na ang medisina, nagbabagong apoy, linagyan ng gasolina, kaya't tinatanong pa ba kung kanino at sino ang tiyak na puntahan sa kulturang Pilipino? Ako na ang sagot, ang dakilang gamot.